Right. What you are hearing is, of course, a Telecaster and a Deluxe Reverb. But there's a pedal that I'm using right now that's an Overdrive pedal, and it's very responsive to how you play, you know, your hands and the guitar volume and everything else. And it's called a Burlesque Drive from a company called Tone Stack. They also make guitars, but I think they're most proud of their pedals. This one in particular I really like because it acts like a tube amplifier that's being overdriven, but it's still responsive to how you play. You know, for instance, I'm going to turn it off for right now. And this is what it sounds like when it's off. And this is the bridge pickup here. Alright, I'm going to turn it on. And I'm going to play lightly. Ugh. It adds some dynamic. You know, just like an amp would. But then the harder you play it, it breaks up. It's kind of like an amp would, I guess. And then it can get nice. And it's a very cool pedal. And it's an overdrive pedal, not a distortion pedal. It has the typical controls you'd find on a overdrive pedal. A tone knob, a drive knob, which is the amount of gain that you're adding into the signal. And then it has a level knob so that you can kind of balance out having the pedal on and off at how much boost you want when you do turn it on. And it has a switch that's called a high-low switch. And I talked to the guy, Vladimir, who makes these pedals. And he said that high-low switch is like a filter. And right now I've got it in the low position because that's just what I prefer. Now if you put it in the high position, see, I wore a hat so y'all wouldn't see the light shining on my big old bald head when I bent down. But in the high position, it's more gain, but that's because the filter's allowing more of that gain to come through. And keep in mind, this is a Squier Telecaster, so it's not anything fancy. And it's still responsive to your touch. So it's a cool pedal for that reason alone, you know. All right, I'm going to switch over to this guitar over here. And we're going to see what it sounds like with some humbuckers. If I can get this cable undone. Should I edit this part out? I don't know. People don't want to see me taking off guitars and putting on guitars. It's ridiculous. Nobody wants to see that. They want to hear guitars and they want to see fancy stuff. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to back this back down to the low position on the pedal and see how this thing sounds with these humbucking deals here. Sounds pretty good with the humbuckers. Anyway, so the tone stack, Burlesque Drive. It's I don't know if you call that transparent drive or not. I'm not even sure what transparent drive means, but to me, it acts like a tube amplifier that's being overdriven and responsive to how soft or how heavy you play to make it overdrive or not. And that's pretty cool.